Hey guys, what is up? I'm doing laundry. I'll show you. I usually do it on Wednesdays, but yesterday, a snowstorm, and it was a weird one. It's not like, hey, I'm gonna dump snow on you and go about my day. It's like snow squall, an hour later, another snow squall, an hour later, another one. Good Lord. I was climbing up one of like the hills to get to one of the stores because I walk everywhere, and my watch went off saying that my heart rate was 148. I'm like, well, I'm kind of exercising, so I'm assuming that's normal. If I was resting, then that would be deadly. But I have an athlete's heart, so people usually have between 60 to 80 resting heart rate. Mine's usually 48 because I have an athlete's heart. I've already had my heart echoed. It's good. They're actually shocked that there's no damage after 40 plus pulmonary embolisms, but it is what it is. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I don't know how many times I gotta say this to you. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, soft reliners. Everybody's like, oh, I can't wear my denture, it's loose. Okay, but how many times do I need to tell you guys? Soft reliners. If I just had to make one video for y'all to listen, it's the same thing. Soft reliners, if your denture's loose, if it's wonky. First of all, if it's like going like this, you need to do an adjustment so it's even. But soft reliner, your denture should be not moving. I mean, if you bite down something hard or whatever, it might move. But no adhesive in this free freaking world is gonna hold your denture. None of them. If it's loose, water comes in, melted. That's why when you take out your denture, if it's not bone dry, soft reliner. That's your tall tale indication. So if it's loose, soft reliner. If your adhesive's mushy, soft reliner. You gotta stay up on top of the upkeep, and I get a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people are lazy, no offense, but you are. A lot of people lazy, they don't want to do it, or they're scared to. Like, there's 50 billion reasons why people don't want to. Do it. Rip off the Band-Aid. I always say it's always a warranty. I mean, it's good to have one in case you break your denture, but to do work on the denture, you're better off doing it yourself. I've learned over time to where I only trust me with my denture because I know what side is looser than the other. I know when I need a little bit more to just add a little bit more, not the whole thing, just a little bit more. Too many people make the mistake when, like, say they do any reliner, it doesn't really matter which one you use, and you take it out and you realize it's still a little loose. Do not add to the whole denture, just the spot that's loose. And don't press on it hard when you do a reliner because you're squishing all of it out. You gotta lightly press so it holds. Always soak any reliner in water because water fluffs it up and makes it where it's supposed to be. So at the end of the day, when your reliner is basically flat and it feels loose, clean it, stick it in water. You're good to go when you wake up. It's nice and fluffy again. And then your gums fluff up. And because when you wear dentures all day long, it flattens the gum and the reliner. So at nighttime, you gotta let your gums heal, fluff up, let it breathe, get some air in there, and put your denture in water. It's room temperature. Do not ever put it in hot water, please, guys. I mean, it's gonna sit overnight. It's gonna get cold anyway. So, soft reliner. I can't say it enough. Soft freaking reliner. Soft reliner, soft reliner. No matter 90% of the problems, soft reliner. I mean, if it's digging in, because you're gonna need to do adjustments, guys. You have to do it, especially in the very beginning. When people say, oh, I never had to do an adjustment, yeah, that's because your dentist screwed up your denture. If you never needed to do an adjustment, that means your denture is loose as fuck. And with a denture being loose, you're not going to need an adjustment because it's ill-fitting denture. It is not correct. When you do a soft reliner, you'll see the real fit of your mouth, and sometimes it ends up digging because when it's correctly fitted, you know how you know when it's correctly fitted? When you have the denture and no adhesive, no nothing, put it in your mouth. Hold the thumb right into the middle of the denture and push up. If it's hitting something, file it down just with a simple nail file, emery board. Just take a smidge off, rinse it off, put it back in your mouth, do the same. If you gotta push up and there's space and it's wiggling or just moving up and down, it doesn't matter. Soft reliner. I can't say it enough, guys. Soft reliner. It doesn't matter which one you use. It really doesn't. Are there ones better than others? Yeah, of course. Denture Fit is probably like the best soft reliner you can use. But soft reliner, it doesn't matter which one you use, guys. If you're on a budget, grab the $6 one from any store around you. It's called Reline It by Dentech. I mean, it's gonna taste like acetone, but after you're done with the reliner, after it's set, after you put it in cold water, then you can, after the 2 hours in cold water, dump the water out, add room temperature water, add 3 tablespoons of baking soda, put the denture in gently, and let it sit there for a few hours. Rinse it off, clean it, scrub it really good, do it again if you need to. Later, guys.